people with PTSD, what we are doing, we use something called narrative exposure therapy, which is an approach for people with PTSD. First, we start with a lifeline. A lifeline comprises of three things, with flowers, with stones, and then with a rope. We put the rope down. So the beginning of the rope is the day you were born. And then the end of the rope is right now. Like when you're 15, that rope would represent 15 years that you have been alive. And then the stones represents the bad things that happened to you. And then the flowers, the good things that really happens to you since you were born. And then later on, after the lifeline, we ask them to talk about it, to narrate the story, speaking about each stone, each flowers into details, but one by one. And that would help them, like the flowers, helps them not only to see the bad things that happen to them, but then rather to see that besides all the problems, besides all these bad things that happen to me, I also, or maybe other good things happen to me as well. And then the stones helps them normally to reduce the fear that they really have, because most of them normally say that once they hear any noise, later on they develop fear. They becomes really so anxious. So these stones normally, when they talked about it, it's like it acts like an habituation, whereby it helps reduce the fear that they have. It helps to reconnect their lost memories together. It also helps them to express the emotions that they did not really, that they didn't get the opportunity to do that, especially in the bush when that happened together. So you find that instead of talking about it, what happened, and then you really feel it, they don't. They rather keep it to themselves, but later when they're given the opportunity to talk about it, then they can express, they can put emotions into words. Normally, before going into Lifeline, we tell clients how painful it is. It is a very, very painful approach, and it is very, very helpful. So we tell them how painful it is before they get into real action. We let them know that you, like for example, for Christine, about the husband, we tell, because when you're approaching that stone, we already know that we are approaching a very, very painful stone. And so we let them know. Normally we keep on, like, it's like a song that we keep telling them that, you know, we are soon going to approach a very, very painful stone, and even before that. So this stone, you need to talk about it. I really encourage you. I know it is painful, but I will be there with you. I'll cry together with you.
So I guess the Lifeline, it's almost, I've seen the drawings before at Gusco, so it's almost like you're going on this sort of journey together.
Yes, yeah, it's a journey. It's a journey.